Coming up next.
Like the saliva was filling my mouth. Ke se ke tlala mathe ka hanong e ka re leleme le le morao le khutlela morao le lenyane le.
Yes.
So I showed her the newspaper to hold it for me. I di rolla ke di kenya so. I was scared. Yes. I was scared that I was gonna bite my tongue. I was crying. She was so nervous. She did not know what to do.
Good 11 days, Mzansi. Welcome to Top Note Podcast. My name is Buleng Mokale. We are going to talk about the story that happens to the lady called Mpho. Mpho, how are you, my dear?
I'm good, and yourself, Buleng?
I'm good. Okay, can you please tell us about your story?
Oh, thank you for having me here today. I remember it was 2013. That year, it was a very traumatic year. It was a year of misery for me, if I may put say. It was round about Easter, March, April, somewhere there. We were going to church with my mom. On our way to church, I couldn't walk properly. I thought it was the shoes that I was wearing. I told my mom, go ahead, I'll join you after a while. I'm gonna change the shoes, I'm going back home, I'm gonna change the shoes. When I returned, I couldn't walk. I couldn't walk. I stand right there waiting for somebody to help me. I went back home. I found someone to walk with me until we get home. But immediately I got inside. There was nothing. I was normal again. But I decided to change, not going to church anymore. I stayed. I watched TV. I stayed the whole day. It was on Friday. About 4 to 5 o'clock late in the afternoon, my friend came. By that time, she was staying at Kempton Park. She came to see her mom and just decided to come and see me, to credit me. Fine. As we were still chatting, we're catching up about things because she's now staying far. We can't talk. We no longer communicate like we used to. The phone rang. It was unknown number. When I answered the call, the person wasn't talking. My friend saw me. I was crying.
After receiving
the call, I threw her the phone. She was checking. She couldn't find the number. By that time, when I was crying, it was like the saliva was filling my mouth. Ke se ke tlala mathe ka hanong e ka re leleme le morao le khutlela morao le lenyane le.
Yes.
So I showed her the newspaper to hold it for me. I di rolla ke di kenya so. I was scared. Yes. I was scared that I was gonna bite my tongue. I was crying. She was so nervous. She did not know what to do. She felt helpless. She tried calling my mother. She was not available. Mind you, it was church Easter. The church is
People
full, were busy, noise, all those sort of things. She tried calling my sister. She did not answer. And mind you, it was time for her to return back. She stayed with me until my mom.
Your friend?
Yes, my friend. Until my mom got home. When my mom got home, she told my mom what happened. My mom was so surprised. She did not know herself what to do. The following day, I was even scared to sleep. I thought I was going to die that night. The following day in the morning, my mom took me to the doctor. When we got to the doctor said, I do not see any stroke.
So you thought it was stroke?
Yes, it was stroke. Because I couldn't walk. I couldn't swallow. I couldn't do anything. I was just literally crying. We got to the doctor. The doctor told my mom, I don't see anything wrong with her. The only thing that I'm seeing is a baby.
You didn't know that you are pregnant?
No, I didn't know.
My goodness.
And she's 5 weeks pregnant. What a wow. It was a shock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we went back home. My mom asked me, who's responsible? I told her who is responsible.
Mm.
In our culture, in our tradition, as a black girl, when you are pregnant, your people must take you to the guy's place to report the pregnancy.
Yes.
By the time when the elders discussed the matter, the day that they said they were free that day, and I was
At the boys' place.
Yes.
Okay.
The day that we were supposed to go to
there.
report the pregnancy.
Mm.
I couldn't go, I couldn't join them because it was my first appointment. Mind you, when you attend the gynecologist,
Mm-hmm.
you have to wait. It's a long queue.
It's a long queue.
Especially those they recommend the best, one of the best.
Mm.
It's a long queue.
Mm.
My aunt and my uncle, they went there. They found the guy's mother and the guy.
Mm.
They told them that we are here for this and
Such
this.
matter,
Yes. The mother called out the boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
He came. They addressed the matter. Here, he told the mother, yes, I knew the girl, but I've got nothing to do with her. She must tell you the truth, who is responsible of a pregnancy.
And you never cheated on him?
I never. He was my high school sweetheart.
Mm.
He was my first boyfriend. Okay. I was so anxious for them to come back. Okay. I returned before them
Mm-hmm.
for my appointment.
Mm.
When I got back home, I was in the kitchen. I was busy preparing something to eat.
You better from what happened yesterday?
Yes.
So you're no longer sick?
No.
Okay.
I'm no longer sick.
Mm.
My aunt got inside the house. My uncle drove. He went back to work.
Mm.
My aunt received me with a smile. In my heart,
You thought
it was a
everything is
relief.
fine?
I thought everything was okay. She said, the guy said, claims that he does not know you. He knows you, but it is not responsible.
For your pregnancy?
Yes, you must tell us who's responsible. Exactly who's responsible. I thought my world came down. My world crumbled just before my eyes. I was trembling.
So
But
you-
I did not show her the emotion
the
at that
emotions.
time.
Mm. So you didn't tell the boyfriend that you were pregnant?
I did not, because I didn't know
You didn't
that
know?
I was pregnant.
You only knew when you were 5 months?
Yes.
Mm.
No, not 5 months, 5 weeks.
5 weeks,
Yes.
okay. Yes.
Okay. The aunt went to her place. She said she will call my mom later because my mom was still working by that time. So she was supposed to attend extra classes. She was teaching matric. I called her immediately. Mama, can you please don't go anywhere?
Come back.
Come back home. She heard me. She came back home. When she got, I couldn't stop myself. I cried hysterically. I cried my lungs out.
Mm.
She immediately knew.
It's about...
Yes, she immediately.
Mm.
She comforted me, told me that you are not the first.
Mm.
We are going to take care of the child. We are going to take care of you.
Mm.
She put me back to medical, so I mustn't struggle with the pregnancy.
Mm.
I had some few complications, but I survived through the whole of 9 months.
Mm.
I told myself that I'm going to block the idea that he left me, he rejected me. But it was painful.
It was.
The whole of 9 months, it was painful. He never even bothered to send a text, to call, or at least by mistake.
Or
send
maybe ask
WhatsApp.
you what happened.
No, he never. Okay, months passed by. I gave birth through C-section. It was a beautiful, healthy baby girl. But I could not see her because they said she was cold.
Oh,
Yes, they had to keep her in the incubator.
okay.
Okay, we got discharged. But I was tempted again to send the picture
To the father.
to let him know
The
that
baby.
I've delivered a baby girl. Because at his place, there are only boys. There's no girl. My mother never had a granddaughter. She has grandsons. Okay. The pregnancy, I delivered a baby girl. We went back home. The baby was fine
How long did the hospital keep you?
for 3 days.
For 3 days.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, the private hospital, they don't just release you. Yes. They kept us for 3 days. We admitted on Friday. On Sunday, I was released.
Okay.
After the baby grew up, she was okay, nothing. I got help from my mom. I got help from my sisters.
Because you were not working.
I was not working. From my brother-in-law. You know, it was
Your
like...
sister's husband.
Yes, my sister's husband. Mind you, they've got 3 boys. They don't have a girl.
So they love this one.
They
because
loved her.
She's the only girl.
She's
in the
the only
house.
girl. My sister will make sure every time, month end, she buys clothes. It was a competition between my sister and my mom. My sister will buy a form for she, my mom will buy a form towards. It was a competition.
She was a lucky.
She was a lucky angel.
Baby. Shame.
My brother-in-law, month end, she will just call me. Mpho, what are you going to need for the baby? What do you need for the baby?
So you did. That means you didn't struggle at all.
No, I did not
at all.
struggle, but I struggled
Emotionally.
Yes, and psychologically.
Mm.
I struggled, and I never let them see
The pain that
the
you
pain
went
that I'm
through.
going through every day.
Mm.
Time passed until my baby, she turned 3 years.
She was okay the whole time.
She was okay
From
the
she
whole
was
time.
born until
yes,
three-
until
3
3
years.
years. It was July 2019.
Mm.
It was very cold that day. It was very, very, very cold. We were indoors. We were still watching TV, still on our PJs, our gowns. My mom went to the funeral that day. When she came back, she brought cookies.
Mm.
My baby, she loves food. Everything that comes inside the mouth,
She loves
she
it.
loves it. And that day, when Mama returned from the funeral, she gave her those 2 cookies. She was excited, running around. She never wanted to share.
To
the
share
things.
those cookies
Yes.
with anyone.
It was bedtime now. We had to go to bed. She got to bed with a gown. I did not mind because during the night she will go outside the blankets.
So the gown kept her warm.
Yes, I did not mind. But around about 11, when I touched her, I don't know how did I touch her. She was warm, but not the usual warm. I took off the gown. Yes. Past 12, she was sweating. Okay, I took off the shirt. I took it out. But I don't know. I was so lazy to wake up, to switch on the light
So
and
that
check
you
the
can see
baby.
what is
Yes,
happening
what is happening. I woke up about round about 2:45, going to the loo. That's when I switched on the light. When I got back inside the bedroom, my baby, she had seizures. That was a breaking point for me. She had seizures. She's having seizures
Already by
then. I don't know.
Where is mom? Your mom?
In her bedroom. I called her out. She quickly came. She, even at her age, don't know what to do. Okay. We don't have airtime on our phones that day. We don't have and those times there was no Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
Yes. I sent my sister call backs. 5 of them.
And
took
it's
Mama.
late in the
It's
yes.
AM. It's AM.
Yeah,
Everybody's sleeping.
Yeah, everybody's sleeping by then.
I took my mother's phone. I used her phone. I sent to the husband. 5 of them. Mind you,
all callbacks are finished now. Because finished. I remember that time it was only 5 callbacks.
They quickly respond. Within 15 minutes, they knew something was wrong. My mom went to open the door for them because they were knocking the windows. My mom went and opened the door for them. They came inside. Okay, my brother-in-law suggested that we go to the clinic in Everton. And I don't know whether we should call the name.
Yeah, let's not call them.
Yeah, in Everton. We rushed there. We found there were other patients, but they saw how important, how serious it was.
It was an agent.
Yes, they told us no, go inside. As we go inside, my sister was the one who was opening the file. When we opened the door
to the doctor's
office. She began with the seizures again. By that time, they were strong. She was even gasping. Yes, she was even gasping. The sister that attended to her, they put the trips of sort of things, they attended her. They called the doctor came immediately. When the doctor came again, I don't know about the door, what happened to when the doctor opened the door, she began the third seizure.
The third seizure?
The third seizure.
In one day?
In one day. The doctor suggested that we go to the hospital. They called ambulance. Ambulance immediately came. We went to the hospital. Mind you, my sister was heavily pregnant at that time. The husband went back home to look at other kids, to take care of other kids. My sister went with me to the hospital. It was about 3:20 to 3:30, somewhere there. Went to the hospital. We waited. We couldn't find a bed. We waited. My child was admitted at 12:30, midday.
Midday?
Yes, midday. By the time they showed me their beds, so I collapsed.
Yo.
It was low blood.
Low blood. Plus stress.
Stress. When I woke up, I was surrounded by people. The nurses were shouting at me, "You can't die here. You cannot bring a child and you are the one who's dying."
Who's dying?
They gave me medication. I went to check my baby. It was time for them to take the tests of my child. Another sister came with a needle. It was so big. It was so big.
Sure.
They had to inject her to the spine.
The spine.
Yeah, to take blood. Not blood, water from the head.
Yeah, because of those seizures.
Yes. They wanted to know what triggered the seizures. Because she's not an epilepsy child. The tests, no, I did not receive the testing there.
The results?
Yes, the results.
So did they admit the child or?
Yes, they did admit her.
Okay.
They did admit her. It was time for me to go. No, before I went back home, my mom came. Mind you, when I go to the hospital, I went with my PJs, my nurse.
Because it was hectic.
It was hectic.
It was no time to change.
At 3:00 visiting hours, my mom came with changing clothes. I forgot to tell her that I did not bring any money with me. I stayed with my child until 7:00. And 7 in winter,
It's very dark.
It's very dark. I went back home. I don't have money. I don't know anybody in that ward. My phone died.
Battery flat.
Battery flat. Going back home, I was crying.
So who helped you to get home?
Nobody.
So how did you go home?
I'm out.
You walk?
I walked.
Here.
I walked until I couldn't feel my feet anymore.
Because it was cold.
It was
also.
cold. I walked until I got inside. When my mom opened the door, I was crying.
All the way from the hospital?
All the way I was crying.
So the hospital was in Vereeniging or Houtkoop?
In Sebokeng.
In Sebokeng?
Yes.
But it's a long distance.
It's a long distance. From Sebokeng to Zontin Extension 3. It's a long distance. I walked until I got home.
Yeah.
The first thing I got when I got inside, it was hot water. Put my feet inside.
Because it was cold.
Fine socks. Vaseline. It was cold.
Oh.
I did not have any appetite. Every day from 7 in the morning. I'm supposed to be at the hospital from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m.
Every day?
Every day.
How long did she stay there?
For 2 weeks.
Yeah.
For 2 weeks.
You're not working?
I'm not
You
working.
don't have money to go up and down? Your mom is a single mom? Oh my goodness, that was terrible.
Bully. The result, it's time for the results. Mind you, that 3 days after they inject her from the spine, she could not walk. She could not do anything.
Shame.
When she wants the bathroom, I have to lift her up, take her to the bathroom. I have to bath her. Okay, she was still young.
Yeah, because
Yes.
3 years she's still young.
I have to bath her. I have to take her to the
To
loo.
the loo, bag.
During the day, I have to pick her up again, go to the sun, so she could get fresh air. It was every day story for 2 weeks. One day while I was at the hospital, another friend of mine came to visit the child.
Your child?
Yes, my child. She brought some goodies, some letters for the baby. But she was not alone. She was with this other lady. She came with this other lady.
So tell me, along that time, it's 3 years now, the father is still
Nothing.
Not responding at all?
Nothing. And by the grace of God, I never met him. Since that, during that period of the years, I never met him.
Yeah, it was a God grace.
It was a good grace. The lady, when she came with my friend, okay, they greeted. Okay, she was a nice lady, fine. She said to me, "Why ngwana hao a tshwana le bana baka? Why ngwana hao a tshwana le bana baka?" I jokingly respond, "Maybe ke ngwana motho wa hao, who knows?"
Jokingly so?
Jokingly so. Maybe ke ngwana motho wa hao. Maybe they're sharing same father. Okay.
Her response?
She laughed. She laughed. Late at night, my friend called me. The lady, she's asking for your number. Do you mind if I share your numbers? I said no.
She's only digesting.
Yes, digesting.
Yes.
To me, I thought maybe she was going to offer me a job because she's a teacher.
Okay.
Maybe at their school they want admin clerk, something like that,
yes.
because I never studied teaching.
Yes.
She gave her the number. Now she asked me, "Who is the father of your child?" I responded, told her, "My father, the baby daddy is so and so."
Yeah.
She showed a laughing emoji. She asked me again, "Where does he stay?" I told her. Now we are not communicating about we are not communicating through WhatsApp. She called.
She called you now.
Yes. I told her. She said, you know what? Your baby, she's older to my son. 1 year. They have a gap of 1 year. Yes. Meaning she has 2 kids with the guy.
The very same guy?
Yes, the very same guy. The first child, I knew about the first child.
Yes.
But I was not interested of the mother. Who's the mother and so forth. We were pushing our stuff. Yes, minding our own business. Fine. It was the same person.
Just like that?
Yes. The same way he rejected my child.
She does the
He
same.
rejected the lady's child.
The firstborn?
No.
The second one?
The second one.
Yes.
He rejected the second child.
Oh, what a naughty man he was.
And that thing made us become close,
Yes.
me and the lady.
Because
she told me something important, that you have a girl, I have boys. I don't want them one day to get married and have a child.
Because it's a blood.
It's a blood, yes. They're sharing same blood. I want them to know each other. I agreed. Did not have nothing to lose. I agreed. As a mother.
And you're not fighting.
No, I was not
because
fighting.
You don't know her, she doesn't know you. The fate just connected you.
Exactly. The child, they discharged her after 2 weeks.
Okay, what did they find in her spine, in that test that they took?
Meningitis.
Oh, it's a meningitis.
Yes, it's a meningitis. After 2 weeks, they discharged her. It was on Friday, I remember. She was so thin.
Oh, shit.
She was so thin. On Sunday, we agreed, me and my mom, that she must go back to school. So she can meet other kids, play again, you know.
You can't keep her at home.
At home. She stayed long at the hospital. Okay, I called the school to come and fetch her on Monday.
The transport?
Yes, they had the transport at their school. They came and fetched her. Later, when it was time for her to come home, the teacher called me. Please don't tie her hair too tight. She had a big secret hair. That girl.
Like yours?
Yes. She said, please don't tie
her tight.
Too tight.
Yes.
I asked her why. I even told her, Miriri ha include ka matsohong. Ha ke tlamisisi o e tla.
Because e
meholo. A re ke bona hona le bumpunyana hlohong mona. Okay, when she got home, I checked. It was a little pimple. No biggie. Fine. The following day, it was on Tuesday. The bump was like this size. It was an abscess.
Only one day?
Only one day. But again, the tuba.
Yeah, abscess. Yeah,
imagine at the age of 3. It was
and it's very painful.
It was very painful. We went back to the clinic in Everton. Wow, they chased me away. They told me that they don't help people from the zones.
Okay, you need to go to your zone.
Nearest clinic. I told them when I go to the nearest place, I won't find any medication. And I'm not living here.
You insisted they help.
I insisted. I told them I'm not going
anywhere
without help. They were laughing. They said, leave her. I'm not Papa Madinja. Leave her.
Madinja is one of the sisters there.
One of the sisters.
You.
But it never crossed my mind why they call her Madinja.
Oh, it was not actually her name. No. They called her Madinja because she's wow.
Yes. I was praying that Madinja must not send me back. Madinja, she had those soft dreads. You know, those big ladies.
Yes.
She was
the giant one.
A giant one, yeah. When Madinja got to the office, she opened the door. Again. With that attitude. Okay. I was praying.
You get in.
I got inside. Pass me the file. I give her the file. What's wrong with the baby? I told her she was diagnosed with meningitis a few weeks ago. And now she woke up with those things. It started yesterday as a small pimple. No, you don't have to come here. You must go to your surrounding, your nearest clinic, not here. The first thing she asked me, where is the father? I told her. I was honest with her. I told her. She is a baby, a fatherless child. That's one. The father denied her. Rejected her. Open up, Madinja. Open up, Madinja.
Oh, Madinja.
Madinja, open up.
Came on it.
She said. She asked me, do you have a bag? I said yes. She opened the cupboard.
Yeah.
She was throwing
medication.
She even told me never to come back again.
Yeah.
I'm doing it for tomorrow, for next month, next year. She gave me all the treatment, the dressing, everything. Now it was.
So what did they do with this pimple?
She gave me medication.
Oh, only the medication.
Yes.
They didn't tamper to
yes,
it.
she did not do anything. Because Madinja, okay, let me go back to Madinja's story. She was open. She opened up. When immediately I told her that the father
is
no longer in the picture.
Never in the picture.
Never.
You can say that.
Yes, never. Madinja told me her story. She told me she was married. She was not a nurse. She had an epileptic child. The husband divorced her.
Because of their child?
Yes. The husband told her that now he does not have disabled kids. The lady must go and look for the father
of that
who
child.
gave her that disabled child. The child went to school until she finished matric. So you know that disability, those special kids.
The special schools one.
Yes, the special schools one. The funds, they take them for learnerships and so forth. Yes. Luckily for him, she got a learnership from ESCOM.
The child of Madinja.
Yes. The epilepsy one, the disabled one. They absorbed him. He was a permanent employee of ESCOM.
Where is the father now?
The mother, she told me that when the child was having those episodes, I gathered some money to go for nursing school, so I can take care of my child.
Yes.
Because the person was providing inside the house left us.
He's still alive, but he just went.
He went missing. So the lady talked about her story, told me. She went deeper. When the people tried to open the door, I did not say who must get in.
The Madinja part of it come out.
Yes, the Madinja part of it. We spent about 1 hour 40 minutes
talking about her story. Now she got a chance to vent out her problems, because now she's meeting the same problem as hers. Yes. Not the same as same illness, but the woman who went through it the most in her life.
We understood each other at that moment. We understood each other. We went back home. My mom suggested that we must take the child to the doctor again.
The following day.
Yes. The doctor told us that it was fungal meningitis.
I never heard
the
of
whole head was with abscess.
Inside?
Outside.
Or outside?
Yes. Only the upper part, not the skin. It was fungal meningitis. Unasabola.
Oh. So the hospital didn't treat her, it means? No. It means the hospital didn't
They treat half.
Yes.
I'll say they treat half. Another part, I thought the treatment was coming out. Yes. The treatment was coming out. The doctor told it was fungal meningitis. We used almost everything. We used almost everything. When all is a we will apply.
Yeah, because people will tell you, hey, use this, use this, use this.
Until she got better. One day I decided, no, before she got better, I decided when I woke up, I told my mom, Mama, you know what? I've decided I'm taking this child to the father's place.
Yeah.
Now I'm tired. I can't take this anymore. Maybe they have Lisiko. They must perform Lisiko for the child. Okay, I went there. Could not find
the mother.
The father.
The father, okay.
Yes. I found the grandmother. Hey, Bomme. Hey. You are so devious.
Yo.
There are some mothers who are devious. When I got there, she was a loving grandmother, a lovey-dovey. The grandfather is no more. The person who told us that I'm going to take care of this child. I know what's happening here. I hear and I can see.
Was the granny there when your uncle
the granny was there present.
Yeah.
The grandfather was not.
Okay.
Yes, he went to work at that time. They hid the information from the grandfather.
From the grandfather or the grandmother?
The grandfather. They did not tell him.
Okay. About the
pregnancy,
the pregnancy
yes.
And all that. Sure. So you went there, and then what happened?
I went there with the child. She was happy to see the child. She even went such far as giving the child as 300. I must buy them.
The first time after 3 years?
Yes. Not the father, the grandmother.
Yes, the grandmother.
Yes. Okay. I'll tell the father that you're here, you came. I'll even tell the elder brother. He's the one who'll do everything. Not the maintenance, the ritual, the ceremony, everything, yes, for the child. It was September. On Wednesday, she promised to call back on Friday.
The grandmother.
On Friday, she did not call. I called her. She said she was so busy. She was preparing her passport. She was going to Botswana. Okay. I understood. September passed. October, November. My baby was now okay. You know, she's not a talkative child. She's an introvert. She loves her space. Sometimes I will say... Even now, she loves her space. She does not like noise. I'm a noise person.
I know.
I'm the loudest human being. She is different from me. You know, I think she was 6. I was not at home.
So tell me, after the granny promised to do the ritual for the child, what happened during that time?
Nothing.
They never did it?
Nothing.
So the child grew until she's now 6 years?
Until 6 years. When she was 6, I received a strange call. Hello. But the voice, I remember the voice. Who is it? I asked the person. It's me so and so. I'm at your place outside.
Who is that now?
The father.
After 6 years?
After 6 years. I'm outside. I brought clothes for the child. Really, you won't believe. It's like he bought the whole of Woolworths. He bought summer, winter, everything. I told him I'm not around.
You were in the house?
No, I was not.
Oh, you're not in the house. But
I'll call my mom to receive those things. Mama, shortly she called me. So much, so many clothes. He even told me that the receipt is still inside. Maybe he wants me to see
How much did
how
he
much he
spend?
spent. Yes. The receipt is still inside. If you want to change it, you can change. If you want to sell it, you can sell it.
Listen, let me go back. Are you saying this guy never talked to you from the day he said he's not the father? He's now coming with a lot of clothes
No,
after 6 years?
we were never speaking. We were never talking to each other. Hence I'm saying we never crossed each other. We never met during those processes. But when they were...
The child doesn't even know him,
No, it doesn't.
obviously. Sure.
One day when I was sitting, I told my mom that I feel that now is the right time to clear my name. Because there are other family members who say, "Ngwana's bani bani."
Ha se ngwana wa moshanyana yane.
Yes, make it clever so you can say Mistress Nyana ka ngwana hae was charge. A sa tsebeng tata ngwana.
Sad, eh?
Yes.
Sure.
Those stories, they will come. I will pretend as if nothing happened.
Definitely they will come.
I decided to go to land. Those where they took blood. It's
Yeah.
They gave me information. They even told me how much it's gonna cost. I went back to his place. I found the father that day.
He was still alive.
He was
then,
still
obviously.
alive. The father was shocked
To hear the whole story.
to hear the whole story.
The very sad
He
one.
knows nothing
Huh?
about the baby. Yes, he does know me, but he does not know about the child.
She's 6 years now.
She's 6 years. The father told me that I will pass the message, but I think next week you must come again and check. I went there. He told me that he does not budge. He says he's not going there. He's not gonna do those things.
After bringing the clothes,
Yes.
he's now going back to his weight. He's not going to
Do
to
the
do the blood
paternity
test.
test?
Yes.
No.
Hey?
Hi. I went to Hoodkop. I know Hoodkop, they don't ask you. They tell
They
you.
tell you
Yes.
come here.
Yes. They gave me the letter. I could not find him. By then he was still working at somewhere in the mine at Fort V. The guy afford to do anything if he wanted to do. He's a safety officer. They gave me a letter to take it to the police station from court. I took the letter. I found the mother again. I told her, sign. I won't wait for him.
Sign.
Sign.
Yes, sign.
I was with the police.
To prove that you
But
received
that
this
day I
letter.
was dramatic. I told the police when they get inside the gate, they must do the sign.
Oui. Now you are dramatic.
I've accepted. I've accepted defeat.
You just wanted
That
to clear your
this guy,
name.
there's no way that me and him will ever be together. He showed me.
It doesn't like
What
you.
more do
What
I
more-
need? I must just let it go and move on. I went to the police. I went, baby. Okay, we got inside the house. We found the old lady. The police told her that you're gonna sign on behalf of your son. Because we've been coming here. We don't find him. We don't find you either. You're gonna sign. There's a date there.
He must be there.
He must be there. I came. I went to court.
He came.
He came.
They draw blood.
No, before
Okay.
they draw, they're gonna hear both sides of the story.
Oh.
What led to the paternity test?
Oh, that is a procedure. Normally.
Yes, it's a procedure. A pathetic liar. He told the court that he did not deny the child. I did not tell him. I never spoke to him about the baby. He was surprised hearing from the mother that
After 6 years.
After 6 years. The clothes that he bought was for what? For who? For what?
If you didn't know about the child.
Yes.
Yeah, he is a
They
perfect
gave us
liar.
the date for paternity tests.
Mm.
When you go, he dropped me off at home. There was, I must bring the baby.
Where? At his
At
place?
court.
Oh,
At court.
okay.
They gave us a date for.
So you bring the baby with because they need to
It
draw
was
both.
the first time
Mm.
he met his child. The child cried when they took off her blood.
Mm.
I tried to introduce her. Nana, this is your father. The one as our battle. I just said that. This is your father, the one as our battle. He got angry. Why do you have to tell the baby? You don't like her. Don't pretend.
Finish your
Yes,
class.
she must know.
Mm.
At the tender age, she must know.
Mm.
That way, maybe I always consider you as a sperm donor or as a rapist. Maybe you raped me. Maybe I was drunk.
Yeah.
My child, she does not forget Woodcock. Every time when I say, Mama, ke ya Woodcock ke lo certify. Where? Kwa mo ba reng madi?
Oh. Even today.
Even today.
How old is she now?
She's 11.
Oh, shame.
O ya man mo ba leng ka madi beno sa ha sa reng mo ba reng ka. O ya man mo ba leng ka madi.
So, after the paternity, what happened?
We are waiting for the results.
Mm-hmm. How long does it take to get the results?
A month and a
Okay.
couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, during that time, is he not talking to you still?
No,
Okay.
we mute.
Mm-hmm.
It was a silent
Mute.
treatment as usual.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The date came.
Mm-hmm.
I was praying that day. I was praying because those people, the people who have money,
They can
they
do anything.
use their power.
They can do anything, definitely.
I prayed in the morning before I went there. Okay, I went.
So, are they calling both of you?
Yes, both of
Okay.
us.
So, they gave him the date and you have the date also?
Yes, same
Okay.
date, same time.
Okay.
Yes, we are going to be together in that room.
So, the child is no longer?
No, she's
Okay.
no longer needed that day. They gave me my envelope. They gave
Two envelopes?
2 envelopes, separate envelopes.
Mm.
So the guy, it was a man, he asked, which one should I start with? He said, okay, you can start with mine. He opened. Call the names, read those things, blah, blah. It is alleged that you are the father, 99.99%.
Whoa!
I say, Abid, come again.
I didn't hear you.
I did not hear you the first time. Please, slowly this time. Slowly. Take your time and say it slowly. She said it's 99.9999%.
Those nines.
Those long nines is the father.
The expression on that man's face, the father. You didn't even look
He
at
was
him.
so ashamed. I said, Abid, are you telling me the picture of the whole val who does not know
Who the father
who the
of?
father of a child is, who she slept with? Is he the father? I say yes.
Oh, you didn't believe your ears.
I did not.
You wanted to hear more and more and more.
More and more. I said, okay, the results are now over. Let's talk about support, maintenance, while we're still here.
Mm.
I want 3,000
Per month.
per month. No, I can't afford. I won't be able to afford 3,000. I have other responsibilities. He's driving Fortuner. He's driving BM. He's driving X3. Those are the responsibilities.
I say. Sure, Muna Ole. Sure.
But he was a foolish
Foolish
selfish bastard.
So what about that other child? Were you not talking with the mother of that other one?
We were talking, but she never take any action.
Okay.
Maybe she was still hoping for the guy to come back.
To come
I don't
back.
know.
Mm.
Because I will even tell her, I went to court, I took him to court, this is
You
the
did-
results,
yes.
yes. I will update her with everything. But she never stand up.
Sure. Mara, we won't be the same as people like you.
The guy, okay, agreed. He told the court that he'll only afford 1.5. Okay, I said, okay, it's fine. That 1.5. It's better than nothing.
It's better than nothing.
First off, every month, it will get into through my account now. He will transfer the money through my account. I will wait for 2 days. After 2 days, the child is sick. I need 500 for the doctor.
Oh, you will get the money and then
Yes,
As
the
for more
1.5 is aside.
Yes.
Now he'll.
now we are here.
Yes, he will send 500. I will take your receipt. If you lay by or you bought something for Baka, I will take the receipt. Mama bought these shoes. for
Now
the
we are
child.
getting clever.
Yes, she bought these shoes
You are
for the
punishing
child.
him.
I'm punishing him. They cost 600.
He
She
will send
wants
the
your
money.
man. He will transfer them. I said, this guy, Kahle, what's happening with this guy?
Because
Because
he
it's
can
3,000.
Hey, he can afford.
He can afford.
Hmm.
When I check 1.5 from and add it to this other money that
Yes,
he's
the other
transferring,
amounts like
it's even more than 3,000.
3,000. So he can afford to support his
Yes,
child.
yes.
He just doesn't want to.
He left the job.
Huh? Because of that.
There were so many responsibilities. He claimed he had responsibilities. Now he had more responsibilities.
The kids now.
The kids. He was planting the seed. He was not
Yeah.
playing. He was planting the seed. He was not playing.
Yo.
And reject the kids.
And the kids are look-alike.
Look alike. Photocopies. I'm short, my baby's tall.
And you are short, shame.
She's a giant baby. For her age.
Ooh.
You know what broke my heart now recently? It was last year. He passed.
The
The
dad.
dad. I was taking her to school. I said, look at your father. He held the phone, pretending not to see us. My baby cried with one
Oh,
eye.
shame.
It hit me so bad.
Yeah.
It broke my heart.
Mm.
How could a person hate you so much?
So much. I wonder what's wrong with that.
That's his blood. I'm not his child.
Yo.
Who's gonna take care of him when he gets old? When
They're
he's
the
on
same
a
children
dying
as-
bed, on his dying bed.
Mm.
Who's gonna take care of him?
So is he not married?
No, he's not. He's busy.
He's busy planting.
He's busy planting. He's busy caravanting.
Yeah. The whole 11 years.
The whole 11 years. Sometimes I will ask God, why me? I'm not working. I'm tired of always being a burden. Because I feel like I'm a burden to my mom. I'm a burden to my sister. She has her own family.
Yes.
I'm a burden.
Oh,
Why can't you give me a job?
a job. To do something
To
for
do
your,
something.
for your child.
Now I'm selling acha.
Mm.
And I'm proud to sell that acha.
Mm.
Because I can feed my
But
baby.
you didn't bring for Asmus. Why?
Oh, next time.
You should have brought the acha so that we can eat papaga acha today.
I'm sorry, my love. Next time.
So it's only acha that you are doing now.
Yes, some gigs. People will ask me to do platters for them. Yes.
Okay, you also do platters.
Yes, I also do platters.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then catering?
And catering also. But we don't do the whole setting. We just cook.
Cook, only
Yes,
cook and then...
only cook.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. But Mpho is doing catering. Mpho is doing platters. Mpho is selling acha. Please support her. I think you'll give them your number
Yes.
so that they can call you.
Yes.
But not only for business.
Yes, only
You
for
know
business.
these people, if you give them the number and then
Yeah, they take advantage.
they take advantage and then they will call and say, "Can I take you out?"
Yeah. No,
And you
I'm
don't-
taken. No,
Yeah.
I'm taken. Finally, God gave me somebody.
Wow, that's
Wow.
nice.
Wow.
At last.
At last.
After 11 years.
It's more than 11.
It's more than
11. I'll say 12.
12.
Yes. Somebody that I can call my own.
Yes.
Somebody who calls me in the morning. Hi, love. Hi, baby. Wow, what a great feeling. Feeling. Yeah. Throughout those hardships, now I can laugh. I can even hold my phone. My baby will say, I wonder who's talking to you. With that smile.
Yeah.
In my heart, I will say, baby, only if you knew how long I've wished for this.
Yeah.
How long?
It's been long.
It's been way overdue.
Way overdue. Pella, we are growing. Every year you add one into your life.
Exactly.
One. So we don't want to grow older without anyone who's taking care of us.
Who will make
Not
us
even
laugh.
us, taking care of our hearts.
Exactly my point. How?
Okay. Oh, that was a sad story, Mpho.
It
Very
was.
sad one. Very long and sad.
Yeah.
But for now, the child is okay.
Yes, but
No
the babies-
complication.
no,
is
nothing.
now fine.
Yeah. Even
Maybe
the
those
Mpho
clothes that he
Porogo.
brought. To you. Maybe he was told that if you can bring this clothes, the child will be okay.
Yeah.
But we are glad that at last it does.
Yeah.
And then what about maintenance? Is he still maintaining?
No.
He stopped because he's not
He took
working.
only, he maintained about 8 months. I stopped everything.
Because he's no longer working now.
I don't know. I'm not sure whether he's working or not.
So you don't care anymore.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
How can you drive a Fortuner if you're not working?
If you're not working.
The petrol
Petrol
is
is
high.
expensive.
It's expensive. So I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, but at least o file ngwana motle
I'm
The
forever be
sweetest
grateful for
for
that.
that. Yeah. I'm glad that at last sharp you can be able to talk about your story, because
Yeah.
most people we bottle them inside in our heart, and then because I have
The sickness.
yeah, and then do it at the anger also. So
Exactly.
talking about them, at least you know that's why higher today, you'll feel much better,
Yeah.
because it's
that's
been
true.
thing. And when I know you don't have friends,
Yeah.
you don't have friends, because if you have friends, so you don't have anyone to talk to.
Yes.
And then your mother is older now, you can't tell her your problems,
No, I can't.
because let's already
She
problems
will
that
take it at heart.
yeah, so we
die.
need to take care of
Yeah.
our parents' hearts. Yeah, ish. Guys, listen to the story. Mpho. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment, please. I beg of you. Subscribe, like, and share. And then next week we have another guest. Yo, kuningi bafethu. Kuningi. We have another guest. Happy, so we don't know what is she coming ka. Then please keep on watching. Thank you. I love you guys. They know my number. My number is 083. That's 958-1048. If you want to be part of the family, you can holler at me so that we can talk about whatever that it is that you want to talk about. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, mine is 073-685-6327. Thank you.
Can you repeat them again?
073-685-6327.
Only if you want archer,
Yes.
platters, and catering, please. Thank you so much.